welcome back to the cottage. We're happy you're joining us here today. There are a lot of new subscribers to the channel, which is great to see. I thought I'd maybe do a little introduction for those of you that are new. My name is Angela, and this bearded man next to me, this handsome bearded man, is my husband Craig. And we have 5 kids, ages 7 to 14. And we recently designed and built our simple dream house, which we call Arrow Hill Cottage, which is why this channel is named what it is. And we live a minimalist lifestyle here at our cottage, and we like to share about that here. So I've seen a lot of videos that I like to watch where they talk about, minimalists talk about the things that they don't buy anymore, or they never have bought, or buy very rarely. And I always think those are kind of fun videos to watch. Just it's kind of interesting to see. But sometimes they get to be a little listy where they kind of just robotically list off all the things that they don't buy. So I thought we'd make it fun and have Craig here with me because he always makes things fun. And we would just set a timer and see how many items that we can come up with that we don't buy. And so I'm gonna set a timer for 10 minutes. And so however many items that we list off, that's gonna be the title of this video. So you'll probably know ahead of time.
For the record, I'm not good at thinking off the cuff, so this will be a challenge. This could go south.
This could be interesting. So I'm gonna set this timer for 10 minutes and then we'll see what we get. So here we go. All right, one that comes to mind to me right away is, because it's school season, is that we don't really buy back to school clothes. Like we don't have a shopping haul for our kids where we say, okay, everyone's gonna get new back to school outfits. There's usually a couple pieces that a kid will need here or there, so we'll buy those for them, of course, if they need them. Also, back to school supplies, we tend to look at what they have left over from the year before and kind of decide if they can reuse it. So we don't like buy new markers every year. We don't buy new folders. If they're still good, then we'll just use them. Anything coming to your mind?
We don't, for example, do the Caribou Starbucks thing very often. Usually if we do, we probably got a gift card from somewhere. Most of our coffee I just drink from home. We have a Keurig that we use, so. Yep,
I don't drink coffee, so that's no problem for me. Also, we don't buy soda or energy drinks or anything like that. Very, very rarely if we ever do, and preferably we just pretty much drink water and then Craig has coffee. So that's something. We had a few birthdays, or we have some birthdays coming up soon. So other things that come to mind is we don't go overboard with presents for our kids. We will buy them a few small things. Normally what we like to do is just to have kind of experiences with them, maybe, you know, take them to the park or take them out to eat, something like that. And they really enjoy that. We also don't go overboard with like decorations, and so we have a few decorations that we kind of reuse from birthday to birthday. We'll pull them out, and candles and things like that, but we don't have like themed birthdays where we get all like Mickey Mouse, you know, everything, plates and cups and everything to have a Mickey Mouse themed birthday.
We don't have a lot of, maybe none. You'll have to correct me, but we don't have a lot of memberships or subscriptions. For example, we don't have a membership to a gym. We like to go out and enjoy nature and go running. So that's our primary method of exercise, and play basketball. We used to have Netflix, and
we just weren't watching it.
Yeah, we do have a Pandora subscription for music, but we've definitely cut down on almost all of our subscriptions, probably, other than that. So.
A lot of people are surprised when I say that we don't have Amazon Prime, because that's kind of a standard, I feel like now, a standard. And we do buy things on Amazon on occasion. We just don't find the value in it since we aren't purchasing on it all the time. Let's see.
Oh, I thought of another one.
Yeah?
We and maybe too much so, but we don't buy clothes very often.
No.
In fact, I've never been one to be in style, and nor do I ever see that ever changing, and it doesn't, honestly, it just doesn't bother me that much. So usually it's to the point where I've completely wore something out, or I just don't fit in it anymore, and we realize that, okay, we're way past due for some.
We don't really care about the fashion, so if it's, you know, fashionable to wear a certain type of clothes, we just usually don't. We kind of go with the classic pieces that we can get us through from year to year. Going along with that, I don't have a lot of shoes. You don't either, but it's usually a problem that women have, is to have a lot of shoes. Like, you know, this pair of shoes goes with this outfit, this, you know, the colors match perfectly or something. And we don't have that. We just have, you know, some basic shoes that we can wear, our running shoes and our dress shoes, and maybe a pair or two in there. You maybe only have 2 pairs of shoes. And then your slippers.
Church shoes and
then your running shoes.
And I have my work boots.
So you have 3
pairs,
like 3 or 4 pairs of shoes mainly.
Yeah.
Let's see. Birthday, going along with birthdays again, I just thought of another one. We don't buy birthday cards, and so, you know, if we have a friend or family member that's having a birthday, we'll usually try to either call them or send them a text or something to say happy birthday. But personally, because we don't keep the birthday cards that we're given, I mean, it's a nice sentiment, and it's always nice to receive mail, and we like that, but we don't keep those things, and so we kind of see it a little bit as a waste for us to buy something that someone else might be throwing out. Let's see.
We don't spend a lot of money on like tickets for, you know, going to football games or whatever.
Entertainment stuff.
Entertainment type stuff. I mean, and not that we never do. We do sometimes, but then I feel like it's more special, like for the kids, if we get to bring them to a Vikings game or something. You know, maybe once every couple of years we'll do something like that. But.
Right. Or going out to eat. We don't really go out to eat unless it's a special occasion. Fast food, you know, it'd be a kind of special thing. Maybe once a month we might do something like that. Just for us, mainly because we have so many kids, it just gets to be really expensive, and we're kind of frugal that way. We don't like to spend money on things that are going to just be used up in such a short amount of time. We don't buy new furniture very often. I mean, we kind of just use what we have until it's, again, kind of like the clothes, until it's completely worn out, and it's like almost embarrassing to have. Our couch upstairs if you look closely at it, it's pretty bad, and we will replace it at some point.
We don't spend a lot of money on paint that isn't white.
That's true. That's true. Although there are some spots I do want to touch up, and eventually I would like to buy some paint and paint the walls brighter colors. But yeah, white paint. We talked about that in a previous video. DVDs, music CDs, things like that. We don't buy physical DVDs or movies anymore. We would just maybe rent it online. We actually don't even really do that. There's enough TV shows to watch.
Yeah, and it's nice now with the digital age where any of our music can be just bought and stored online or whatever, so we don't have to worry about physical media for that.
Yeah, so and mainly with the Pandora subscription, like the one Pandora subscription that we do have, we listen to our music through that. So, and that's anytime we want to listen to it. Like self-care products. So, you know, obviously Craig has this amazing beard that he likes to keep groomed, so he does have some products for that, but we have very specific products that we like to use, and we don't go around buying extra things to like let me try this face cream or this, you know, hair gel or whatever. Like there's just very standard things that we use. I've done a video before about our bathroom, our minimalist bathroom, and people are pretty surprised when they find out that all of our toiletries fit into one drawer of our vanity. That's kind of, I guess, a little bit different.
We try not to buy a lot of like tools or, you know, for example, our push mower is like 100 years old. It's not quite 100 years old, but we will buy things, which I think we got at a garage sale already used for $10 like 20 years, 15 years ago, I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, and we will run them into the ground, and I'll do my best to keep things maintained. I'll have a video coming out about our wood chipper that I've completely taken apart and tried to give it a second life for a little while longer anyway. But we'll do stuff like that, so that'll help us from having to buy stuff like that.
Get our money's worth out.
Yeah, we will be buying like a snowblower because I don't have one, for example, and things like that. But we try to make them last as long as possible, so we're not always having to replace them. Yeah, we're excited about getting a snowblower. That's something that we've been thinking about getting for a while. So now we finally can, since we have a driveway. We don't do pampering things. So I mean, this is something that I think could fall under like the category of entertainment, but we don't do like massages.
Yeah, massages or pedicures, manicures, or even haircuts. We don't pay for haircuts because I just cut all of our hair. It's a lot easier for me to just run through everybody than make appointments and schedule everything. So that's good.
I don't have to buy her flowers. Now, this isn't that I'm not willing to buy her flowers, honestly. It's just that she doesn't care that much. And she's told me many times.
Yeah.
So
if I want flowers,
thing,
I can go outside and find some flowers. Usually we have some growing, or there's wildflowers, or, you know, it's just not a big priority for me. We don't like...
Oh, books.
Books.
We don't buy... Oh, actually, we had a magazine and book declutter video not long ago. But yeah, we tend to use the library for our books, and that, honestly, we have a tub of books that we bring from the library and return them, and that... And if it's perfect.
Yeah.
Because you get the joy out of reading the books without having to store them, and in most cases, once you've read a book, you don't read it again. So.
Our friend's mom saw us at the library the other day, and she went and told her kids, like, they had this huge tub and they had it filled with books, and it's usually like 50 to 60 books we have in there for all the different age ranges of readers. So yeah, that's a good point. Books are not something we buy. How many minutes do we have left here? Oh, we're down to 37 seconds. Do you have any
quick.
last minute ones? Well, now kid toys, like our kids, they don't really beg for toys or ask for toys much anymore. They are a little older, like I said, our youngest is 7, but they love Legos and Duplos, which you can kind of make your own wooden
We're trying to get them into the mindset of quality things that will last versus the cheap toys that'll break and they'll only play with for a little while.
Oh, decoration, really quick. We don't do themed bedrooms with bedding and like decoration for a certain theme, even though our kids might like that character, they might not like it tomorrow, so we don't waste money on that. All right, we're done with that. I wonder how many we came up with. I'll have to count them as I edit this video, but okay, apparently I'm not good at turning this off. Cancel. He's the technological guy. I don't usually set my phone timer. I usually set it on the little egg timer. Anyway, okay, well that was fun.
We don't buy technology for her because stuff like that happens.
That's true. That could be a bonus item. This phone, the phone that I had, it literally one day just stopped working, and I thought something was wrong with the phone, so I went into the Verizon store and asked, like, you know, something wrong with my phone, and they said, oh no, we discontinued that phone. We don't service that era of phone anymore. I think it was like an iPhone 4 or 5.
It was a 5.
Yeah. So they said, well, you know, you can get a new phone, and I said, get me the oldest new phone you have that you do provide service for, because I just don't care about that. Anyway, all right, well that was a fun little experiment. I'll count them all up and we'll see how many we ended up with, but we don't feel like we miss out on anything. We just,
in fact, because of what we do, it enables us to enjoy other stuff more that we wouldn't have been able to. So more time with our family, just more quality things, I think.
Yep, that's true. All right, so if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have something that you don't buy that you would like to share with us, give us a comment below as well. And as always, thank you for watching today, and we hope you'll stop by the cottage again really soon.
Bye.
Does my hair look okay? It's hard to tell from here.
Beautiful.
Good answer. Good answer.
Does my beard look okay, more importantly?
Yes, it's very beautiful.
Okay,
very beautiful.
Well, okay. That was regular.
That was normal? This chair is so squeaky. Okay. What are you doing? You little... What are you doing?
Nothing. It's rabbit ears. It's fine.
Like
and subscribe! Like and subscribe!
I was going to put it in there. Oh my gosh.